Notion just dropped a big update that will transform how your databases look and work. It's called conditional formatting, and in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to use it and some examples. So first off, what is it? Basically, if a certain property has a certain value, then the whole database entry will be colored. So here inside of my LifeOS dashboard, which is linked in the description below, if I click on a database menu, then you'll see that we have this new conditional color option. And this one shows a table view preview because we're on a table view or a list view. And this one will actually change. So it changes depending on the type of view. But basically, if we go into this new conditional color setting and click on new, it will pop up a few of the properties that we have inside of this database. Now, it doesn't work with formulas, relations, and rollups yet, but I'm sure that's coming soon. But over here, you'll be able to see the properties that you can use for the conditional formatting. Now on this view, it's not really going to make sense. So let's go into mission control, which is the project and task management of the LifeOS. And then here in the task system, let's go to the do view, which will show all of the important or urgent tasks. And basically how this works is we have a time rating. So let's say we want a conditional format this. So we want to see all the tasks that is going to take 1 hour or less. We want them to be red. We want all the tasks between 1 hour and 3 hours to be purple and everything above 3 hours to be green. So we can do that by just going into the settings, conditional color, click on new color setting, and then we're going to choose this time rating option, which is this one. It will also show the total estimated time that all of these tasks will take here. But let's click on time rating, and the way you create this is the same way you create filters. So it should be pretty simple. So we just go to is, and then we select, okay, if a task is 30 minutes or 1 hour, then we want to display the color red. And as you can see, all the tasks that are going to take less than an hour is now highlighted in red. And we can continue this. So let's do the next one, which is if it is between 1 hour and 3 hours, we want it to be purple. And then we can continue this, so we can add the last one, which is when the time rating is above 3 hours. So let's do these like that, and then change the color to green. So on this view, I can now clearly see which tasks are going to take less than an hour, which ones are between 1 and 3 hours, and which are more than 3 hours. Now, another important thing about the conditional formatting is the order of the conditions. So if I go back in here and then just remove all of these, let's say we want to see all the important tasks in red and all the urgent tasks in purple. So what I would do is I would click on this, I would add in important, and automatically it is going to show red because the select property is red. So if I change this to, let's say, green, then these would be green because this option for this one, it says match. So if this matches, then whatever the color of the select property is, that is what the color of the highlights would be. So here everything is red because everything is marked as important, but let's add in urgent. And then this one is where urgent is selected. We want this one to be purple. But as you can see, the urgent tasks aren't showing as purple because they're important, but we can change the order of them in terms of the importance. So it's first going to look at all the tasks that has urgent and then mark those as purple. And then it will continue to the next one, which is looking for all the tasks that is marked as important, and then it will turn those to red. So the order of this is important. We don't have gradients or anything like that because both of these are important and urgent, but it's not going to be able to show red and purple. So this is essentially how you choose what it needs to prioritize, is by just dragging these around. Now, conditional formatting also works on board views. It works on all of the views, but something you can do is, let's say you have a status board like this, and you want to see all of the tasks that has a date. So all of those needs to be green. You can go here, select date, and this one currently shows all of the tasks that has a date. So where the date property is not empty, we want those to be green. And now we can clearly see that, okay, these ones still needs to be scheduled. And because we have the calendar here at the top, we can literally just drag and drop it in. And as you can see, they all now have the green color. And then we can also do this on the calendar view. So let's go in here, go to conditional color. And this one, let's say we want to see the status. So as you can see, it automatically matches the color of the status option. So all the in progress ones is blue, etc. And what we can do is we can actually hide the status property because we will be able to know what the status is. We don't have to see that anymore because we know that all the blue ones are in progress. We know that the red ones are now, this one is next. So you can actually hide properties by just color coding them. So it will allow for pretty cool workflows. And let me show you another example. So as you can see, it also works on Notion's new feed view. So I have a daily newsletter on Beehive, and basically every time I post something on Beehive, there's an automation where everything gets pulled into Notion, and this will show here in the feed view. And then I would basically go in and tag them based on the categories and the topics of the newsletter. And as you can see, these are color coded. So the blue ones are more business focused, the green ones are more template digital product focused, the red ones are more systemization focused. So you can clearly see what the newsletter is about, and you can also show that on the calendar view. So as you can see, okay, here's 4 newsletters that I posted this week, and I can now clearly see the topics of these newsletters. So this just makes it a lot easier to quickly see what you're doing at a glance, whether it's topics for your newsletter or tasks or statuses. Like obviously the possibilities are endless with this one. I'm really curious to see how everyone is going to be using this. But yeah, that is more or less the conditional formatting feature in a nutshell. That's pretty much it for this video. If you found it useful, I would really appreciate a quick like, and check out this next video if you want to see a full walkthrough of my Notion productivity system.